go ahead and place your hands, palms facing down on the tops of your thighs. And then go ahead and just lift your spine up a little bit higher, roll the shoulders back, and then reach through the crown of the head. And if you're comfortable, you can start to close the eyes and kind of sink into this pose. And just take a few breaths, just kind of feeling your body, feeling the breath. Noticing what's going on through the body, through the mind, through the breath at this moment. And just take about 3 breaths in now. Starting to blink, open the eyes, just creating a little bit of movement, just maybe side to side, or reach the hands up to the sky, begin now. And then as you exhale, just bring the palms together and draw them to heart center. Inhale, reach the hands all the way up. Then we're going to take the right elbow, just bend it, reach that right hand down your back, and then that left hand's just going to press onto the top of that right elbow, and maybe walk that right hand down just a little bit, if that feels good. You can lean your head into that right elbow if that feels good as well. And then release the hands back into the sky. And then as you exhale, bend the left elbow. Reach that left hand down your back. Right hand can press that on that left elbow. And reach that left hand down a little bit. You can also lean your head into the back of that hand. Or that arm. Okay, release both hands into the sky. Begin out. Then as you exhale, take the right hand down to the mat. Reach the left hand all the way up to the sky. Just a nice side body stretch. And you can call the right fingers out a little bit more. If you want to get a little bit of a deeper stretch, just really stretching into that left side body. And then go ahead and bring yourself back to center. Big inhale up. Exhale, take the left hand down towards the left side. Right hand sweeps up and over. So reach your chest up to the sky here. Maybe crawl that left hand out just a bit. Okay, reach all the way back into the sky. Reach up. Take your right hand, grab onto your left wrist, and then we'll just tug that left wrist up a little bit higher. And then lean it over to the right. So just a different variation of a side body stretch. So maybe pulling those arms back behind the ears. And then release the hands back up. Left hand's going to grab onto that right wrist. Pull that right wrist up towards the sky. Lean to the left. And if any time this shape that you're sitting in doesn't feel good, you can find your seat. Reach back to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, hands come back behind you, find a clasp. So just clasp the hands together. And then either leaving them on that lower back and just dipping the chin up towards the sky, or possibly dropping the fist down towards the mat and pressing into the mat and getting a really big heart burn from here. So you can kind of take this and whatever layer feels good. Breathing into it. Okay, keep that clasp come all the way back up. Take that clasp, we're going to place it into the right hip crease. Just slide it into that right hip crease, let the head and the neck fall to the right. And back to center. And then we'll take that clasp over to the left side. And then go ahead and let the head and the neck fall to the left. Okay, come back to center, release the hands. Inhale up. Exhale, reach for our tabletop. So we need to tap out the tops of the feet. Do that. Just find a tabletop with your shoulders stacked over your wrists. Knees about hip distance from here. And we'll just start to kind of organically move through cat-cows. So inhale, drop the belly down. Send that chest forward. And then exhale, round the spine. So looking down toward your thumbs or possibly the knees. And then just moving with your breath. Inhale into your cow. And then exhale into your cat. So let this be whatever it needs to be. If you want to just continue with these cat-cows, that's perfect. If you want to add anything else on, maybe some little hip circles, maybe tucking the toes, and just kind of moving back and forth. Anything that feels good. Just take about 5 more breaths to explore that movement, explore the breath. Your head.
My knee. Here's another one, right? Oh, another one.
Okay, last 2 breaths. Okay, bring it back to neutral. Go ahead and come back to that tabletop. We're going to take the right palm, just walk it towards center, press it into the mat. Reach the left hand up to the sky, just take a big twist. And on your exhale, take that left hand, we're going to thread it underneath the right, coming down to that left shoulder. So you can stay right here on that left shoulder, or you can start to crawl that right hand up towards the top of the mat. Maybe taking that right hand and reaching it back into that left hip crease and taking a half bind.
If you want a little more balance, you can kick that right foot back behind you, possibly hover it. So any kind of shape that feels good. We'll be here for a few more breaths. Last breath. And then slowly start to unwind whatever you're in. We're going to place that right hand back down to the mat. Inhale that left hand up to the sky. Reach. And then exhale, left hand's going to come down to the mat. And then curl that left hand towards the center. Press into the palm. Inhale, right hand to the sky. And exhale, throw that right hand underneath the left. Come down to that right shoulder. And then again, that same layer that you took on the other side, take it on this side. So either calling that left hand towards the top of the mat, sweeping that left hand back behind you to that right hip crease. Maybe that left foot kicks back behind you for a balance pose. Last breath here. And then start to unwind yourself, eventually pressing that left palm back down. Right hand's going to reach back up to the sky. And as you exhale, bring it back down to the mat. Okay, so from here, let's take our right foot, kick it off the mat for a little kickstand, press into that right palm. Go ahead and stack the left hip on top of the right for a modified side plank. Just for a moment here, keep that left foot pressing down, reach that left hand towards the sky. And then slowly start to hover that left leg. Sweep that left hand over the body, reach and lengthen. And on the exhale, draw that knee in towards the elbow, squeeze it in, try to touch and tap. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze it up in. 2 more, inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze. 1 more, inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze. Extend it all the way out. We're going to bend through that left knee. Maybe reaching back and grabbing onto it, or maybe just taking the bend, keeping it hovered. If you do have the foot, maybe pulling that heel into it towards the glute. Maybe even kicking it out to get a little bit of a shoulder opener. Rolling the shoulder open. You can also grab onto the big toe side, giving it even more shoulder opener. Holding it here, we're strengthening through the core to open up through the chest. Okay, gently release that right leg. Keep it hovered just for another 2 breaths. Reach that left hand towards the sky. Last breath, come all the way back down. Kick the left foot off. Press into the left palm. And then roll, stack the right hip on top of the left. Keep that right foot planted down just for a moment. Get everything aligned here. Sweep that right hand over the body. Right foot starts to hover. Inhale to extend. Exhale, knee to elbow squeeze. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze. 1 more. Inhale, extend. And exhale, squeeze. Extend everything back up. Bend through that right knee. Maybe reach back and grab it. Maybe pull the foot in towards the glute. Maybe kick into it just a little bit. Either way. Find the balance here. 2 more breaths. Okay, slowly release the right leg, let it hover. Reach that right hand to the sky. 2 breaths. And slowly come all the way down. So if you need to shake it out a little bit or take any movements, just your hands, go ahead and do that. And then from here, let's go ahead and find that tabletop one more time. We're going to tuck the toes. We're going to hover the knees from here. So the knees are going to hover about maybe 1 or 2 inches off from that. And then we're going to take alternate knee taps. So right knee's going to tap down, back to center. Left knee, back to center. And just keep alternating these taps. Breathing, moving. Just subtle little movements. About 3 more on each side. Okay, finish up your last round. Hover the knees. And then go ahead and send the hips up towards the sky, downward facing dog. Take a bunch of movements here, a bunch of wiggles. Get any of the cracks out. Lift up through the heels. Settle the heels down, lift up through the toes. Move around, crack through the hands, the wrists, move the head and the neck all around. Find any kind of movements. Hips side to side. And then go ahead and find that settling nut. Still down dog. Let the head drop. Let it hang heavy. Make sure the heels are down as far as you can go. Hips are up nice and high and you're just breathing. Okay, we'll start to walk up to the top of our mat. Maybe legs stay straight. Maybe bend through the knees. Forward fold at the top of the mat. Any kind of movement that feels good. Nice big bent knees. Go ahead and let the elbows move side to side. Head and neck move. I hear myself breathing. Shaking. And then go ahead and find that stillness here. Your knees can still be super bent, but just let everything kind of hang. See if you can become really heavy in this pose. Okay. Slowly crawling up or rolling up. Letting the head and neck be the last thing to come up. Mountain pose, fingertips out really long. Maybe let the feet part, draw the shoulders back, chest lifts, fingertips really radiating out. Maybe the eyes closed, just kind of feel yourself grounded, steady, stable. Okay, eyes open if they were closed. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, hands into your shins or the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, ground into your feet, rise to the top. Exhale, palms connect, heart center. A few more half sun salutations. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, ground into the feet, rise. Exhale, palms connect, heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And last one, ground into the feet, rise to the top. And exhale, palms connect, heart center. Adding on from here, inhale, sweep up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step one foot back at a time, plank toes. Knees on the ground or off the ground, up to you. Find that nice long line of energy, pushing from the heels of your feet all the way to the crown of your head. So if you can lift your belly up, dropping the belly down, pressing firmly into your hands, parting the shoulders back just a little bit, or drawing the chest forward just a little bit so there's space. Couple more breaths here. Taking the toes, we're going to push the shoulders over the wrists. Lower all the way down, keep the elbows tight towards the body, slow lower down towards the belly. Chest touches down, belly touches down, untuck the toes. Inhale, cobra pose. Maybe little cobra pose, maybe hovering the hands. Exhale, release all the way down. Inhale, coming up into cobra one more time. Coming all the way up high, if that feels good, or maybe staying low. Exhale, lower down. Last one, upward facing dog. Walking the hands back just slightly so they're right by your ribs. Pressing into the palms, lifting your thighs off the mat, rolling the shoulder blades back. And exhale, coming back into downward facing dog any way you want to get there. Finding that down dog again, calling your hands forward, back, however you need to get into that shape from here. Starting to move through our sun A's from here. Inhale, lift up through your heels. Exhale, bend through the knees. Make your way all the way up to the top of the mat, walking, floating, flying. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to the top. And exhale, palms connect, heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, take it back through vinyasa, or just back into downward facing dog. So I'm gonna let everyone watch Blake while I catch my breath. Inhale, lift up through my heels. Exhale, bend through the knees. Come up to the top. So again, walking, floating, jumping, whatever feels good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, ground into the feet, rise to the top. Exhale, palms connect, heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant your hands. So again, he's hopping back, he's jumping back with those bent elbows, really important. And back into down dog. Blake wants to get sweaty today, so we're gonna inhale, lift up through the heels. Exhale, bend through the knees, make your way to the top. You can start to hop, inhale, halfway lift, exhale, fold. Inhale, ground into the feet, rise. Exhale, palms connect, heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, last vinyasa before we move on. Back into downward facing dog. Okay, inhale, lift through the heels. Exhale, bend through the knees, make your way all the way up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, let the big toes connect, bend through the knees, sweep the arms back and up, chair pose. Sink it down a little bit more, check into all 10 toes here, wiggle them around, tuck the tailbone, lift through the fingertips here. Inhale, lift the fingertips up, exhale, float the arms back, airplane arms, 3 more times. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, back. Inhale up. Exhale, back. One more thing. Inhale up. Exhale, back. Float the arms back. Keep them there. Pull them back a little bit more. Pull them back a little bit more. Clasp your hands back behind you. Draw out the chest open a little bit more. Inhale here. Exhale, straighten the legs forward. Fold. Keep the clasp. Once you have that clasp here, squeeze the palms together and start to bend through opposite knees. So bend side to side. Side to side. You can always rest that clasp on the lower back. Okay, once you get all those bends in, release the hands out slowly to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. moving into our hip flexors, back as you exhale, moving into those hamstrings, just kind of stretching it out. There you go. Let's do about 2 more rounds of this. Okay, 1 more round back into those half splits, and then back into that low lunge. Sweep the arms all the way up right here. Exhale, frame that right foot, tuck the left toes, lift the left knee off your mat. Take the right leg into the sky, reach the hands in time. Exhale, step it through high lunge. Inhale to rise. Reach it up, exhale, frame that right foot. Exhale, shift back, half splits, pull the toes back, come back into your runner's lunge. So we're just moving back and forth. Same thing we did on the ground. We're up a little higher now. 2 more rounds. 1 more back. Come back into that runner's lunge. Bend with that left knee, step to the front of the mat, chair pose, stay low. Reach the hands all the way up. Right arm sweeps back behind you, open twist, keep the knees facing forward. Come back to center. Left arm reaches back. Come back to center. Inhale here, exhale, forward fold, straighten your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, vinyasa from here. So following your breaths and movement on all these poses, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through, low lunge from the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. And exhale, frame that left foot, shift your hips back, half splits. And then just start to move forward and back. Inhale to move forward, and then exhale to move back. So we're just trying to find some movement, getting out all those little cracks on this side. 2 more rounds. Okay, let's come back into that low lunge. Tuck the back toes, lift the right knee off the mat, sweep the left leg into the sky, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step it through high lunge. So inhale to rise, lift it up, just here for a breath. Exhale, frame that left foot. Runner's lunge, shift it back, half splits, runner's lunge. And then just move again. So we're just moving into the body, get all those cracks out. 2 more rounds here. Back into your low lunge. Back into your standing or half splits. Come back into that runner's lunge. Pause here, bend to the right knee. Stay low, step into chair pose. Sweep the hands all the way up. Adding on something different. Palms come together, heart center. We're going to twist to the right, left elbow to the outside of that right knee. Pull the thumbs in towards heart center. Right elbow reaches towards the sky. Knees are facing towards the front of the room. And then unwind back into your chair. Stay low. Exhale, palms connect, heart center. Twist to the left. Right elbow comes to the outside of that left knee. Thumbs towards heart center. Left elbow towards the sky. Breathing, breathing. And then unwind back to chair. Perfect. We're actually going to lower all the way down to our bottom from here. Lower down. Boat pose. Reach through the legs. Maybe holding on to the backs of the legs. Reach through the fingertips. Reach, reach, reach. Okay, we're going to rock and roll. We're going to rock back just a couple times. And we're going to end up back in standing. Go ahead and take your time. Standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Come all the way up. Reach, reach, reach. Palms come together. Heart center. Okay, inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, vinyasa or down dog. Okay, inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Drop the back knee down, untuck the toes, sweep the hands all the way up. Sink into that left hip flexor as you drive into that right foot. Lift yourself up a little higher, stretch to the side body, reach the fingertips up. And let the arms come out to a T. We're going to take some eagle arms. Right arm's going to come on top for these eagle arms. If you don't like eagle arms, I do it right arm. You can take yourself and do a little hug. And then go ahead and press the fingertips up just a little bit higher, maybe a little back bend. Breathe into it. And then as you exhale, we're going to straighten out the right leg, coming into our half splits with our eagle arms. So you can just drop the eagle arms down towards the ground. Make sure the head and the neck is lengthening as well. You're not crunching it up. You can kind of use those eagle arms to kind of drive the hands down towards the ground. You're going to get a really nice stretch to the back of that right leg. And then again, starting to move breath through the, come back into your low lunge with eagle arms. Exhale, half splits, eagle arms. 2 more times. Forward. And exhale, back. 1 more time. Inhale, come forward. And exhale, come back. Okay, come all the way back into your low lunge, eagle arms. Release your arms up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, frame that right foot. Tap the left toes with the left knee up and out. Right leg's gonna reach into the sky. And exhale, sky, ready to go. Exhale, step to the front of the mat, stay low, runner's lunge. Bend to the left knee. We're gonna come to a chair pose. Stay low, sweep the hands all the way up. Sink down a little bit lower, tuck the tailbone, reach the fingers up. One more inhale here, exhale, forward fold, straighten the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Plant the hands, vinyasa, or down dog. Okay, inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Untap that back knee, sweep the arms all the way up. Drop into that right hip flexor, press into that left foot. Reach the fingertips up nice and high. Okay, arms come out to a T, left arm on top for eagle arms. This can be a little hug as well, if that doesn't feel good. So from here, if it feels good, reach the fingertips up to the sky a little bit, maybe dip it back just slightly if that feels good. Keep that bend through that left knee. Take another inhale here, and then exhale, go ahead and straighten out that left leg. Hold those arms, and then go ahead and let those arms become heavy if it's possible. And let them kind of drive you down towards the ground, straighten out through the neck. Try to keep the balance here. If the balance is getting weird, bend through that left knee. And then we're just going to move to breath to movement. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, shift back. 2 more times. Inhale, come forward. And exhale, shift back. One last time. Inhale, come forward. And exhale, shift back. And then go ahead and come forward. Release the hands. Inhale up. Exhale, frame that left foot. Tuck those right toes with the right knee off the mat. Left leg comes into the sky. Three-legged dog. Exhale, step through, high lunge. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus arms, maybe a little back bend. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, frame that left foot. Reach it up to the sky. Exhale, step forward, runner's lunge. Stay low. Bend through the right knee, step to the top of the mat, come into a chair pose. Sweep the hands all the way up. Sit down a little deeper, tuck the tailbone. Reach the fingertips up a little higher. One more inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Take it through a vinyasa. And down dog. Okay, right leg goes to the sky. Exhale, step through high lunge. Reach your hands all the way up to the sky. Drop into that, bend into that right knee a little bit more. Reach the fingertips up a little bit higher. And then exhale, frame that right foot. We're going to step the back foot in for a pyramid pose. So straightening out that front leg, left leg is nice and straight as well. And then you can start to fold over your body here. Okay, let's start to bend back into that right knee. And we're going to come into our standing split. So left leg's going to lift up. Standing splits. Go ahead and come up halfway. And then as you exhale, we're going to bend that left knee behind that right knee, come into one Shiva squat. So we're going to hold the Shiva squat. And then we're going to extend that left leg up. And we're going to come to the ball of that left foot. Left hand plants down. Right hand reaches up to the sky for a twist. Really nice hip opener on that right side. Okay, right hand comes all the way back down. We're going to come back into those standing splits. And step back into our high lunge. Step it all the way back. Inhale, hands come up to the sky. And as we exhale, we're going to sweep our arms back, airplane arms. Hold this one here, clasp your hands together, find a nice clasp. Draw the fist back just a little bit more, shoulders open. Lean forward, coming into our warrior 3. Lift that left leg off the mat. Holding it here. Just a few more breaths. Okay, we're going to end up in that chair pose again, so start to draw that left knee in. Chair pose, release the clasp, sweep the hands to the sky. Inhale here, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, vinyasa. Okay, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through. High lunge, reach the hands up. Perfect. 3 leg poses here. Now we just reach tongue. Now drop into that back leg a little bit more. Maybe straighten out that back leg a little bit more. Bend through that left knee. Inhale here. Exhale, frame that left foot. And then we're going to come into a pyramid pose. So step that back foot in a little bit more unless you like a nice long pyramid pose. Go ahead and fold yourself over that left leg. So we're releasing any tension in the neck. Okay, we're going to start to bend that left knee a little bit. And we're going to come into our standing split. So that right leg's going to lift. And then fold yourself over that left leg just for a few breaths. Try to keep your hips squared here. Try not to open up too much to that right hip. Okay, so come up halfway. Inhale here. Exhale, right knee's going to tuck behind the left. One Shiva squat. So we're going to squeeze everything in. And then start to extend that right leg so you can come down to the ball of that right foot. Right hand's gonna plant down, left fingers reach up to the sky. Twist. So it should feel really nice on the outside of that left hip. Okay, back into our standing splits. Left hand comes down. Come back into our standing splits. Step all the way back into that high lunge. Sweep the hands all the way up. Okay, hands come back behind us, center clasp. Opposite thumb on top this time. So again, do we do this right? Yeah, dip the head up. Okay. Then we're gonna start to come forward into our, what's it called? Warrior 3. That one. Reach that right leg up. And then balancing, squaring everything off here. Enjoying the wiggles. Okay, we're gonna drive that right knee towards the top of the mat. Step into that chair pose. And then release the hands up. Keep that low chair pose here. So sink into it, tuck the tailbone. Maybe open up through the chest as you reach through the fingertips here. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold with the hands. Vinyasa. Okay. Let's take our right leg up to the sky again. Exhale, step through, high lunge. Reach the hands all the way up. Okay, and then exhale, take the hands back behind. We're going to take that clasp again. And open up. This time we're going to take it into a little bit more of a heart opener. So if you want to drag the fist down that left leg, you can. Or you can just pop the chin up towards the sky. Perfect. So we're going to come back into that pyramid pose, but we're going to keep the clasp. So we're going to go ahead and step that back foot in, forward fold with that clasp. Sometimes this is way too much and it feels good just to drop that clasp on the lower back and fold back into that pyramid. Option to do that. Okay, wherever you're at, we're going to release that clasp down to the ground. And we're going to walk ourselves over to the left so that we're in our Prasarita. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And rise all the way up. Reach up to the sky. And then go ahead and take the arms out to a T. Let's turn the heels in so we can come into our goddess legs. We're going to add on our cactus arm, or our eagle arms from here. Go ahead, we're going to take the right arm over the left for eagle arms. So from here, we're going to lower ourselves down just a little bit more. And then press the fingertips up. So drag the fingertips up. And then as you exhale, we're going to lower down just a little bit into the knees, into the hips. Draw the elbows down just a little bit. And 2 more times like this. Let's see how much length we can get here. Inhale, stretch. And as you exhale, lower the elbows, lower the knees down. 1 more time. Inhale, press the fingertips up. And exhale, lower those elbows down. And the knees. Hold here. Hold here. Maybe pop the heels up off the mat. Shake. Shake it out. Okay, drop the heels down. Release the hands. Straighten up through the knees. Reach your hands to the sky. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Crawl yourself up to the front of the mat. We're going to come into a runner's lunge. Take a little twist here. Left hand plants down, right hand to the sky. Reach it up. Okay. And then let's go ahead and lower that right hand down. From here you can take a vinyasa or just meet back and down. Okay, left leg lifts on the inhale. Exhale, step it through. High lunge. Reach the fingertips up. And then let's find that clasp on the side. So go ahead and reach back behind you. So the opposite thumb is going to come on top here. And then option 2, come into the heart opener, or maybe just let the clasp rest on the lower back. Maybe popping that chin up towards the sky. Last 2 breaths here. And then make your way back to neutral. We're going to step that back foot in and come into our pyramid pose. So again, that clasp is going to be there if it felt good. It might just rest on the lower back if it's too much. Trying to keep the hips facing towards the front. And if you're like me, you're gripping your right big toe on the mat, try to release a little. Okay, let's release the hands down to the ground. Crawl yourself over to the right, coming into your Prasarita from here. Let's have a little twist from here. So let's come up halfway. Walk your right hand right underneath your face. If you need to bend with that right knee, you can. We're going to take that left hand up to the sky just for a little twist. And then as you release, let that left hand come down right where that right hand is. And again, you can bend into that left knee a little bit. Inhale, right hand to the sky. And then release that hand back down. And then we're going to come all the way up. Reach the hands up to the sky. And when we exhale, bring them out to a T. So our eagle arms on the left side. So left arm on top for eagle arms. And then we're gonna turn those heels in for our bottom legs. Go ahead and get comfortable, situated, feel balance. And inhale, press the fingertips up towards the sky. And as you exhale, draw the elbows down, lower down just a little bit. You have 2 more to go, so don't go all the way. Inhale, press the fingertips up. And exhale, drop the elbows down, lower yourself down. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, draw the elbows down, knees down, hold. Hold here, maybe again, maybe the heels come up off the mat. Maybe you just stay here, maybe you drive that a little more. Maybe you notice you have a little more space here. Okay, perfect. Release the arms, straighten out the legs, turn the heels back, inhale up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Crawl yourself up to the front of the mat, runner's lunge. Right hand plants down, left fingers to the sky. Twist it open. Okay, left hand comes down. Bring that left foot, take it through vinyasa. Down dog. Are you tired yet? You want more?
I'm good, whatever.
It's a casual. Okay. Right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step through high lunge. Hands lift. Had a little bit of core in here. You don't seem to be sweating yet. So we're going to clasp the hands back behind us. And we're going to let the head just rest into those hands. You can even lean back into it. This feels really nice. Open up through the elbows. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, we're going to take that left elbow, twist it across towards the outside of that right knee. Twist and tap. Inhale, back up. Squeeze the thighs together. Exhale, tap. Inhale, back up. 2 more times. Exhale, tap. Inhale, up. 1 more. Exhale, tap. Come all the way back up. Release the hands up to the sky. Palms come together, heart center. We're going to take a real twist here. Left elbow's going to twist, and we're going to pull our thumbs towards heart center. Right elbow towards the sky, and twist. Maybe airplane arms, opening up the arms if that feels good. Okay. As we unwind from here, we're getting to our warrior 2. So opening up, reaching the arms out, getting the stance any way you need it. You need to open up more, and then inhale, reverse your warrior. Just stretch to the right side body. And exhale, coming into a side angle. So any side angle you want. If you want to bind, half bind, anything. Okay, coming back into our warrior 2. We're going to straighten up that right leg, turn those right toes towards center. Inhale up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Left toes are going to turn out. We're going to bend into that left knee, coming to our standasana on our left side. So from here, maybe your heels up off the ground. One of my favorite things is to walk my hands forward and just round to the back. If you feel pretty stable here, you can bring your palms together at the center. Try to flex to those right toes from here. You can also release that left arm right into the sky. If you need to come down to your bottom, that works too. So we're going to move to the right side from here. Maybe without the hands, maybe with the assistance of your hands. We're going to bend into that right, moving down into it. And again, same thing here. Maybe you want to use the elbow. Maybe you want to round forward. Maybe you want to stay upright. Up to you. 2 more breaths. Okay, let's come all the way back to center, Pasarita. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Walk yourself up to the front of the mat. Let's come into our lizard lunge. Let's lift that right foot to the outside of the mat. Drop your left knee down. Maybe come down to your forearms here. Let the head drop down.
Let's go for it, sure.
Okay. Just a few breaths here.
Maybe she just sneak one of those in now, huh?
Huh?
Maybe she just sneak that in.
What'd you do?
Grab a Z-bar.
All the way back up to your palms. Perfect. We're going to go ahead and just tuck the right shoulder underneath the right knee. Let's give it a nice little stretch. You might want to walk the right foot towards center a little bit. And then you can tuck the left toes, lift the left knee off. You can start to reach your right hand behind you. You can come into a full bind if you're feeling that. Sometimes it just feels good to kind of stretch this out. If you're wanting an arm balance here, you can also take that right foot and hook it onto your arm. If you've never done this before, maybe don't. But if it's something you like to do, you can just hook it on. And you can stay here, you can hinge forward, you can come into a little arm balance with it. It's kind of fun options. But if not, just stretch it out. This feels really nice. Okay, let's release the knee back down. Bring the hand back around, just bring it through. And then from here, if you want to walk the foot back to center, you can come through vinyasa from here, or just step back and down. Kind of winding it down here. Okay, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Okay, here's hands to the sky. What did we do?
Uh,
Oh yeah. Where did we go? My brain is fried. Inhale. And just lift and exhale. Just let your head just kind of lean into those hands just a little bit. And then open up the elbows. This feels really good through the chest. Okay, we'll start to add on the core from here. So inhale. And then exhale, that right elbow's gonna twist and tap onto that left side. Whew. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist and tap. Inhale up. Exhale, twist and tap. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, twist and tap. Okay, come back to center. And release the hands. Bring your palms together, heart center. And then we're gonna take a real twist. Hinge forward, right elbow to the outside of that left knee. Not talking to other humans is making me quite brain dead, to be honest. Not that you're not a human, but you know, outside humans. Okay, last breath here. Let's open up warrior two. Okay, bend into that left knee, arms down, nice and wide. Okay, inhale, reverse your warrior. And exhale, standing. So whatever that looks like for you. Hand on the ground, hand on your knee. Just opening up your heart. Okay, back into warrior two. I'm gonna straighten out that left leg, take those left toes. Turn them in, inhale all the way up to the sky. And exhale, forward fold. Okay, we're gonna bend that right knee. Start to turn those right toes out just a little bit. We're gonna come into our Skandasana on that right side again. Palms come to heart center, out in front of you. Or do it like sitting and kind of lean down into it. Really nice stretch. Okay, let's either using the hands or no hands, we're going to shift into that left knee. Or stay there. Ooh, yeah. So stay there for a few breaths. Okay, make your way back to center. And then we'll inhale halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Walk yourself into a lizard lunge. Let that left foot come to the outside of the left mat here. And then we can drop the right knee down, untuck those toes. Come down to your forearms from here. And just take a moment to kind of breathe into this. You can also stay on your palms. Just kind of stretching open those hips. Okay, so you can stay here. You can start to kind of play around with taking that right shoulder underneath that right knee. Playing around there, just even bringing the hands to the outside of that left foot, tucking the right toes, lifting the right knee up off the mat. You can also take that left hand around behind you and tuck it into that right hip crease. It's a nice little opener. If you do want a little balance here, or just a little core strength, you walk the foot back to center, squeeze it onto the top of your arm, and maybe just squeeze it right there. Good strength for that core. Or you lean forward a little bit, chatter on the arms, and that right leg lifts. And you breathe heavy. Wherever you're at, just stay here for another 2 breaths. And then unhook your arm from the outside, walk your foot back to center, I should say. Frame that left foot, either take it through the vinyasa, or just back into down dog. Okay, just a few breaths in your down dog. And let's just let the heels come down to the knees. Come down to your bottom. Do your jump throws. Fancy. Let's come into Baddha Konasana before we do anything. Soles of the feet come together. Just grab onto the tops of the feet. Just move your hips around a little bit. And then start to settle yourself here. See if you're rounding into your spine, so you can reach up a little bit higher through the crown of your head. Okay, start to release whatever you're holding on to. We'll draw the knees together and go ahead and keep them bent, reach forward, and come all the way down to the ground. So as you come down from here, we're going to pull the knees into the chest. Squeeze them in, side to side movements. And then from here, we're just going to stack the right knee on top of the left. We're going to make these kind of, these cow pose legs on the ground. Grab onto the tops of the feet and bring your heels in towards your glutes. And then just start to kick out. So get a nice hip stretch from here.
I'm gonna do this instead.
Huh?
I'm gonna do this instead.
Okay. Or just freestyle like you're a man, don't do what I just said. Come back to center. And cross your left leg over your right leg. I never thought of that. I didn't teach very much to many men. Wrap your knees to your right. Gaze the left.
You won't see a lot of guys doing the eagle in the legs very often either. It's not a full wrap.
The things you learn. Okay, take it back to center. And then unwind your legs and pull the knees back in again. Okay, happy baby. Grab onto the outside edges of your feet. Pull the knees down. I personally like to take big V shapes here. If there's anything else you want to do, you can definitely do that. If not, we're just going to bring everything down to the mat. Yeah. Body's doing weird things. Being quarantined.